Good morning. Thank you, Dennis, so much. I work for Guaranteed Rate. My name's Andrea Burroughs, and I work with a fantastic team, a powerhouse team under Matt Keene. We're based out of Madison, but most of us work wherever we can find space. So some of us are relegated to home offices, and others are relegated to spots that they might go to in real estate offices. So we do work with mostly realtors. We do all residential lending. We do first and second mortgages, but we don't do standalone home equities. That's what your bankers are for. But the big thing is mortgages right now and what's going on in the market. So we'll talk about that.
Andrea, do you want to talk a little bit more about the subject matter and your thoughts on it?
I wanted to try and see if there were some solutions that we could talk about for discouraged buyers. I know there's a lot of people who are upset that the rates are moving where they are, but there's a lot of things that predict the market, a lot. And it's almost impossible, I think, to gamble. I think the idea of real estate, unless you are very lucky to get a house that you can flip, which is not easy to do in this market, or if at all, is to know that it's a 12-year commitment. If you think about it, we work on this is your investment side. You know, Aaron and the realtors, they're looking for people to find homes. We're going to be the sounding board for this is your home, and you can wait it out if your price drops just a little bit. But it might not be a good time to wait to buy right now. So that's kind of really what I wanted to get into.
Okay. Want to expand a little bit more? We have some more time.
Oh, sure. So if you look at the way that the trend is the last 12 months, a lot of people have lost their buying power. But if you look at it over the last 12 years, rates are still exceptionally low. Even if you're looking at 4.75% or 5%, and it's going to be higher on investment properties, as always. That's the way that goes. There's a bigger risk for the bank for it. But your focus needs to not necessarily be that the rates are going up. Your focus needs to be finding a house right now because inventory is still really low. So if a lot of buyers assume, I'll just wait till the prices come down, I don't think that's going to happen. The only thing that's going to affect the pricing of the housing market is if inventory increases, and it's not going to be enough. So a lot of people are going to start turning toward new homes and building and new construction. You can see it already. I don't know if you guys see it where you are, but I see it here. There's already sites of places being cleared out and getting ready to put up new housing. And it is still less expensive to buy than it is to rent. Renting market right now, Erin can tell you, she's been fighting with that. It's insane what people are getting for rent now. The average mortgage is about $1,500. It's about $1,489 is actually the average. So it's $1,500. You're not renting a place for less than $1,900 if you're lucky. So that's kind of, we have other solutions for income. That's kind of what I wanted to make sure that they knew. We have online tools with Guaranteed Rate that you can use. I'm sure you can find them online at other places. But Matt is really creative when it comes to what we can use for income and how especially for self-employed people, which I just feel so bad for y'all. I'm a W-2 employee. I don't know how you guys do it. How do you qualify for anything? You don't want to pay the government all that taxes, but then you're not showing enough to get money. That's where Matt comes in. He can help you structure that and figure out how it's going to work.
Andrea, I'll come back to you for the follow-up. Do you want to follow up on what's been said so far? Or do you have more follow-up on what you were saying earlier?
I can attest without hesitation that Lance and Aaron have the toughest jobs of this entire process. I used to think it was the loan officers, because talking to people about money will make the nicest old lady next door grow fangs. But you guys are running until you have holes in your shoes. So I commend you guys, and it really does make a difference if you have a relationship with your realtor. You need to. And I know everybody wants to give family and friends the opportunity, but you still have to be able to connect with them. They need to understand what you're looking for. So I just want to reiterate and summarize that for the people who think, okay, just to give you some background, in the 90s, I was a business banker. In the 2001-ish and onward, I was a lender. I was a mortgage person. So I had gone back to banking for a little bit, just to give you a background of why I'm going to say what I'm going to say. It's not mean, but if you think you're going to get a steal right now, it's probably not the market for you. If you think you can't buy because the rates are on a trend to go up, I say you're wrong. If you think you can't sell because you're not sure where to go, you're just going to have to manage your expectations. You know, you're not going to sell your house that you bought for $300,000. Now you're going to sell it for $600,000. And you think you're going to go make out in North Carolina. People are on the move all over the place. So if you're going to buy, do it now. Do it now. And if you don't believe me when I tell you that it is worth it for some of the tax benefits, you need to hook up with my friend Dennis, and he's going to tell you exactly how you're going to benefit for your income tax on owning.